It's that unforgiving beauty. Let's talk about Calathea. What's up, fellow plant enthusiasts? My name is Dylan Bain and this is Bain's Botanicals. Today we're going to be talking about Calathea. Oh, Calathea, you are the source of so many broken hearts. I had a Calathea white fusion recently that did not make it, and those are already pretty hard plants to take care of, but and it was not cheap either. So Calathea is a really famous kind of group of houseplants. Here is the taxonomy information for Calathea. It is in the Marentaceae family, and Marentaceae contains 5 different genera of houseplants that we commonly refer to as the prayer plants. Calathea, Goapertea, Stramanthe, Tenanthe, and Maranta. So I believe this is the first one in that group that we're covering. But a lot of times people overuse the word Calathea and refer to all of those plants as Calathea. But this is a true Calathea. This is Calathea vittata, and it is really pretty. Look at those green and light green stripes in the middle there, and just the growth habit of it, like kind of that a little more upright, erect growth is just kind of neat, I think. Calathea, where am I going with that? Oh, okay. So Calathea has undergone some reclassification in the last few years, so don't beat yourself up if you don't know all of the differences, because even most retailers still sell a lot of plants that are no longer Calathea as Calathea. And I'll give you a good example. I have here, this is actually a Goapertea orbifolia, and look at that. Oh man. Those leaves, look, there's like 2 new leaves coming out right there. I think I've got, ooh, that one doesn't look very good. Oh well, it's a bottom leaf, it'll be fine. But wow, I love this plant. I've had this plant for about a year and it's been doing so well. I'm very happy about it. Anyway, so this, you'll see this sold as Calathea orbifolia, but really it's Goapertea. And some of the plants that have that similar round leaf shape that you'll see in stores, I think sometimes they're called peacock plants, but you'll see them. They're purple, some of them are green, they have like the intercolor on the circle. Those are also, I believe, Goapertea, so they are not Calathea. Anyway, enough about taxonomy, sorry. As far as care goes, bright indirect light, you can do medium light as well, but the more colorful the plant is, you definitely want more bright light, no direct light, because these guys will burn very quickly. Watering evenly moist soil. Never let them dry out. Prayer plants do not want to dry out ever. This one is already ready for water, and I just watered it recently, but you can see that the dirt is kind of a little loose and it's not super dark, so it's ready to be watered. Soil, oh, before we go on, Calathea and the other prayer plants, they generally prefer distilled water. Now that's not to say that you can't water them with tap water depending on where you're at, but a lot of tap water, especially in the city, tends to have a lot of harsh minerals and things that Calathea, they just don't have the ability to get rid of those things out of the leaves as well as other plants do. So that's why you'll see, especially on this one, because I got it kind of recently, you see a lot of the edges are a little bit yellow or brown. It's just because of the tap water. That being said, it's okay if you don't have access to like distilled water or whatever. You can water them with tap water. Just be prepared. Sometimes the margins will get a little bit brown. What else? Soil. Regular houseplant soil. That's fine. I mean, you don't need anything special, just whatever you got. Just don't let it be like succulent soil because you don't want it to drain too fast. But plant food, fertilizer, just do it bi-weekly during the growing season and not at all during the off season. So from late fall to early spring. And then humidity. Oh, you have to have humidity. I mean, unless you just live someplace that is naturally humid, especially during the winter time, if you live in a colder climate, these guys have to have humidity just because the dry air will kill them. It will dry out the leaves and it'll kill them. Like, just, they come from a really tropical place in nature and they need humidity. Obviously a humidifier is the best method. You can do the pebble tray method. So like this one, what I'll probably do is I'll put some pebbles in this tray here, sit it on top. That way there's always water kind of being wicked from the pebbles around the space of the plant. Also, if you group your plants together, that helps retain some humidity. So of course all mine are together because they're just everywhere. But yes, I think that's about all I have about Calathea. If you asked me to list the species that are actually true Calatheas, I couldn't do it. I know this one is because I did the research, but it's not really that big of a deal. Obviously, get the plants that you like and they're the prettiest. But for the sake of these videos, it took me a minute to find one that was like, okay, this is not Goapertia. Let me know if you guys have any really cool varieties of Calathea. I know there's a lot of them out there. They're very beautiful plants, not necessarily for the beginner. They do have kind of a reputation of being kind of finicky, but once you figure out the method of taking care of them, it's worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me and liking the videos and subscribing. I've been really enjoying this, just making these videos for you guys, and interacting with you guys is so much fun. Thank you for sticking with me, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.